So this is what the front page of my YouTube channel looks like at the moment, Excelsior's domain here. And you can see here that my most popular videos are videos from, a decade and a half ago. And they're all very short cartoon intros I actually created myself at the time from ancient videotapes in order to, create some nostalgia for myself and for others. Unfortunately, in my quest to monetize the channel, I've discovered that whilst these are amongst my most popular videos, even now on a sort of daily basis, they do not work well with YouTube's monetization policy. In part, I think, because I've got so many of them. Because if you go to this page, which is my most popular videos page, it's completely populated by these ancient cartoons, and they don't feature my voice, they don't feature my face. And because of that, YouTube views them, quite rightly, by its own definition, as reused content. And reused content is something that can't be monetized as such. So I'm faced with this major dilemma, and have been for a few weeks now, of do I get rid of these videos, which have been a part of my channel for 15 years, as you can see here, 16 years in the case of my original Starfleet videos like this one. Do I just get rid of them? And the problem for me personally is that it's the comments, really, as much as anything else, because a lot of these videos have a shed load of comments against them, as you might imagine after all this time. And you can see, although they're very short, the number of videos does actually look like it takes up a large proportion of my channel. And it's only when you get down towards the bottom here that you start going into some of my more recent videos, like this Auto King Iron Man unboxing video. So I have taken the decision that for the time being, what I'm going to do is make the cartoon intros and Starfleet videos unlisted. And this may not be an option that you're familiar with, but basically if I go into my videos, you will see that you have various options here with what you can do, and you can see here that most of their visibilities are public, but there are other options. So you can make them private, or you can make them unlisted. Now, the problem with making them private is that they lose the comments, and only people who you directly invite can see those videos then. So they don't appear in your channel listing, they're completely invisible unless you tell somebody about them. So that can be useful if you just want to sort of pass it on to one other person. You can also make them unlisted, and this is the option I'm going to pick, because with the unlisted option you can keep the video under your channel, but it won't appear as a listed video for obvious reasons, but it will retain its comments. So I will still be able to look at the comments, and if I find a way to get the comments out of that video, then I might be able to do it. But your only other option would be to download the video and delete it, and then re-upload it to a completely different channel, because that new channel won't have any subscribers and it won't have any watch hours. So from a monetization point of view, that's not a terribly attractive option, nor is it a great option from an archival point of view. But apparently there just isn't another option at the moment. So my only other option would be to start completely from scratch, shift some videos over to that channel, and then kind of wait until it accumulated enough watch hours to become eligible again. But the rate at which my watch hours don't go up suggests that that would take me a very, 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 very long time. So my only real option, unfortunately at the moment, is to take these cartoon videos unlisted, apply for monetization again, and if I do get monetization, great. If I don't, I could just make the videos public again and carry on. And I don't know if any of my unlisted ones are actually down here, but I have made a few unlisted, and it's a shame because a lot of my nostalgic cartoon intro videos actually rack up a large number of views and a large number of comments. So every time I see a new comment on one, I'm kind of regretting having to do this. But equally, it has been 15 years since they first went up, so I guess I've just got to take a view now. And if I want to try and make a little bit of money off the back of the channel again, then I've got to sort of keep in mind that obviously, you know, times have changed, and this is what you've got to do. I'm just hoping that nothing else on the channel is blocking the monetization point, because, you know, I'm making an assumption here that it is primarily those cartoon videos because they look like the most popular things on the channel, and if the channel has a substantial number of those, which it does, I'm guessing that's why they've said it's got too much reused content. So all I can do is revert it to a point where the vast majority of the videos will then be things like my Eagle Moss Hero Collector unboxing videos and my sort of Babylon 5 commentary videos, and hopefully that will then help and allow the channel to be monetized. But the other double whammy here, ironically, is that in making some of the videos unlisted, I'm probably going to lose their watch hours. And I honestly don't know whether or not, having made some of them unlisted, I will then end up with too few watch hours to monetize. So I could well be shooting myself in the foot here. But what I may well do is just sort of try it. So you can see here I've changed the pole position intro into unlisted because it wasn't a very popular one anyway. But I can turn it public again. And in theory, the comments should still be there, touch wood. So you can see that this has preserved all the comments that were on this pole position video over time. Not that there were that many on this one, but it does give me the opportunity to then go back, make it public again, and potentially, you know, just sort of push it back if for whatever reason the monetization doesn't go as intended. So it's a shame because, you know, they've racked up so many views over the last 15 years, but I guess relative to other people's videos, it's not really anything special. But that's the route I'm going to go down. So as I'm sort of taking all my Christmas decorations down, I'm also going to start taking down these cartoon intros. And the only thing that I will mention is that, you know, if for some reason you happen to arrive here thinking that they were still here, I mean, I don't know how you would do, because I think most people probably arrive at them through YouTube recommendations or, you know, through searches. But what I am doing, hopefully, is leaving a sort of a new video that I've just done, which is a sort of a compilation of lots of these videos, and that's this one here, the Looking Back at 80s Cartoon Intros one. And as you'll see, this is a really long video. It's over an hour long because it's basically a compilation of all my old videos that I'm going to be making unlisted. And I wanted to do that before I took them down. Now, I don't know that that'll work as well for people who are searching for them, of course, because it's all kind of wrapped up in one video rather than being lots of videos which have the names really obviously. But what I have tried to do is I've listed out all the intros that are going to appear in this video. Unfortunately, some of the sounds dropped off some of them, but generally speaking, they're all there. And that will be the replacement for the various individual videos that I've had up to this point. So I just thought that was the, you know, the best I could do, really, given the situation, and just have to see how it all gets on, basically. So I'll see you on the flip side, I guess. Basically, also once I've unlisted all those, I may or may not be able to monetize. I just don't know. If I can't, and if I can pin it down to it being those videos, you know, if I could monetize other than the fact that my watch hours go down, great. If not so great, and maybe I'll just put the cartoons back on, and then I'll try and do a different channel and sort of, you know, make that more focused and kind of really aim to get that one monetized in particular. But it's just that I've had this channel for so long and I've got so many subscribers on it, I'm just loath to let it go, you know. Just a sentimentality, I suppose, on my part, but you know, that's me. So I hope it's actually been of use to you. I mean, this is the sort of thing that I think, you know, people do come across when they're thinking about monetization, is that, you know, if you didn't really start off a channel with a view to monetization, and the policy did change a few years ago, so that it became a lot harder to monetize, and that's the reason why it's become harder for me to monetize. I I've no idea how much money I will or won't make off it. Probably not a huge amount, but you know, at times like these, every little bit helps, I guess. So yeah, so that's it. So all the best for the new year, and I shall see how I get on, and perhaps do an update video in due course. Cheers for now.